Do you remember the time that you met Ranbir for the first time? How was it? What did you guys get along with the most?
We enjoy socializing. We're very easygoing. We're very comforting to each other. We're very kind. So he's all of that.
Do you have anything that you feel was the most challenging part of shooting Rockstar?
Everything was challenging because it was something new. I know that the fans, it was like out of control.
Yeah.
Like, even to this day, I have people coming up to me from all over the world, like different places. I'm in London, someone comes up to me. I'm in the US, in LA, Miami, or New York. Someone comes up to me. It's like, oh my God, I watched Rockstar 25 times. Hi, I'm Nargis Fakhri, and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Welcome to Bollywood Hungama, guys. My name is Urmin, and today I have somebody who we have loved right from her first film. ना भाई इनको कतिया करू girl बुलाया जाता है, the Kashmiri beauty बुलाया जाता है. Well, we've all known her for so many different reasons. Today I have Nargis Fakhri.
Hi, Urmin.
We did like a quick test कि मेरा
Yes.
नाम है Urmin.
Urmin.
Correct?
Urmin. Yes, I got it.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
So good to see you.
Thank you. Good
Feels
to see
like
you.
it's been
For the first
forever.
time. I don't know. I never met you. But I like your hair.
This is going to be an exciting one. So what brings you here? Are you here for a project? Are you here for something? Tell us everything. Everything.
Yes, all the
For
above.
everything.
Yes. I'm here for, I had some work here, and actually I just finished a project. It's called Tatlubaz. It's going to be coming out soon on
Okay.
Epicon. So I'm very excited about that. And yeah, had some meetings and stuff, had other work, and always missing Mumbai. So yeah, I'm here.
What is it that you miss the most about the city?
A lot of things. But I don't miss the traffic, which has increased. But I miss just the food, and then the friends that I have here, and even like my staff that I work with. I enjoy their company a lot. I mean, so many things that you can't explain. I don't know, like the feeling or the vibe of the city. It kind of is like, reminds me of when I'm in New York. Does that make sense? It's like a vibrancy, aliveness, electricity. Things is always happening.
Everybody's in a rush.
Yeah, everybody's in a rush, but everything's open all the time. You can get anything you want at any time. Yeah, so all of that. It's a vibe. Yeah.
Well, we're really glad. In fact, I'm glad because then I get to speak to you, and this is the first time that I'm meeting you, so I'm very excited about it. I want to go all the way back and just, hear
Till birth?
Hear this story.
So I was born?
No, not that bad.
Not that bad.
But is it true that Imtiaz Ali had, spoken to you, he spotted you, and that's how you decided to get into Bollywood films?
He definitely did not speak to me before.
Yeah.
No. Is it true? It is not true what you are saying, my dear. No, I mean, the story that everyone should know already because it's like so old.
Right.
It was because of an email. Yeah, random email. Never met anybody. Never even came to India.
Okay.
And I got an email. But I found out later it was because a modeling job I did in Greece was for a jewelry ad that was showing in India. So apparently I was on billboards, but I didn't know because when you work as a model and you travel all over the world, you do jobs, but you don't know where exactly it's going, or it could be going to a country that you've never been. So that's what happened. And I think they got my information from that production company, and then I got an email.
Wow.
And then from that email, a meeting had happened in Europe, and then the story goes like that. Yeah.
I can't imagine this. Like, you did this shoot in the US.
The shoot was in Greece.
Is in Greece, and then from Greece,
somehow
somebody
the photos
in India sees you and then contacts.
That's why he used to always say it must have been Kismat.
Kismat.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, because the way it happened is very unusual and very different, and does not happen to hardly anybody. I think my story is very unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how you'd been offered Rockstar.
Yes.
Did you know about Ranbir Kapoor before the film?
No, I didn't know about anybody. So looking back, I was just so naive and didn't know about anybody and didn't do any research because obviously that was not my goal. You know, I just came as a regular person to try a new thing. It was a new experience. You know, I traveled around the world. I lived in different countries. So it was just another new country and a new job.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that there would be a future for me. I just thought, oh, this is a great experience. Why not? You only live once. You should give everything in life a try, you know, at least twice, they say. Third time's a charm, I don't know. So yeah, so I just took it as this amazing adventure.
But Nargis,
That's
this is
it.
a huge chance to take. I mean,
Yeah.
not knowing the people, not being a part of that country, and still saying that, okay, let's take a chance for a
Yes.
film.
Yes,
And
yes.
at what point did you feel that what if, this is not true and somebody just
Oh, no, no, no. That I'm not that dumb. Listen, some people fall for things. I've heard stories.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not that naive. I'm very street smart because I grew up in New York City. I don't trust anybody. So believe me, the research was done.
Okay.
Like to making sure that the people were legit.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel very secure in myself. If something's not right, I could sense it. I have like a sixth sense.
Sixth
Yeah,
sense.
we were just talking about that earlier, where I can tell and I can read people right away. So I felt very safe in MTR's presence.
Right.
And I had met him prior in Prague, actually.
Okay.
And I think I said yes also because when they told me they were going to shoot in Czech Republic and then in Kashmir and North India, for me, my mom is from Czech Republic. So
Correct.
how weird is that? Who in their life could say that this happened to them? I would love to meet them. This definitely is something from destiny or God or whatever you believe, some higher power had gifted me this opportunity. So I was very happy also that we were going to be working in Kashmir and Northern India because obviously I would get to know more of my dad.
Yeah.
And then we got to live in Czech Republic. I would get to know more of my mom. So I was getting to know who I am.
So basically,
my
you were on a
heritage.
family trip.
Yeah. Yes. Basically, it was a family trip for me.
Yeah, you were on a family
yeah,
trip.
like a heritage trip.
And
Totally.
then there was work and shoot. but
Yes, it's
family
all of
trip.
that. But the main
Yeah.
thing was for me to get to know the culture, environment, the food, the music, and I really enjoyed that. That was
And
like
what better way than Rockstar?
yes,
A.R.
yes.
Rahman's music going on, and Imtiaz Ali's great direction.
Yes.
Did you enjoy on the sets? Was it as imagined or better?
No, I didn't have expectations because I didn't know what to expect. And I find that when you have expectations in life, things don't turn out. So for me personally, I don't even like to think about what anything is like
Yeah.
going into something. I just want it to happen naturally. And I always want to be in a good mood. Every day I want to be in a good mood. And I was. Every day was a great, exciting, definitely hard work. Sometimes tiring, sometimes overly emotional too. Obviously you've seen Rockstar. It was very like stressful at times and heavy. The emotions were heavy. So, it was a roller coaster, but I enjoyed it and I'm so grateful for it because who in their life could say they experienced that? And how lucky that this movie became what it became. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, there's something out there, guys. So be good.
Do you remember the time that you met Ranbir for the first time? How was it? What did you guys get along with the most?
I think me and him got along really well. First of all, we're Libras, so happy belated to him. My birthday's coming up, so I think
20th October.
Yes, so Libras have this thing. We enjoy socializing. We're very easygoing. We're very comforting to each other. We're very kind. So he's all of that. So it was really nice. Meeting him, it felt like he was one of my guy friends.
Yeah.
So easygoing. No insecurities or no ego or nothing. Just super simple, super cool. So that was really nice. And that was really important too for me.
So, but before the film, you've been a model. This was the first time that you acted in a film, correct?
Yes.
So, was it like, were there any apprehensions? I mean, there were so many scenes between the two of y'all. There was an intimate scene,
Yes.
many intimate scenes between the two of y'all. So, how did you guys make each other comfortable?
So I think I was very lucky to have such a great director and then also a great co-actor. Getting to know them, like I had come so early on. I think they were in pre-production, like casting the other characters. which was great for me because I got to know everybody. So we became like family, friendly family. So then it just became easier. Like you didn't feel weird around them because everyone made you feel comfortable. No one judged you. Everyone knew, that this was my first film. I'm working so hard. They were there every step of the way. Even the behind the scenes people, they were there too. And it was great because they're on set too, like the ADs and stuff. So they also made me comfortable. And getting to know everyone who was working on it just made you feel more comfortable.
Which is
that's
so
the key.
important.
Yeah,
right?
and MTR's made that happen. Like I
Right.
feel like he just knew what was needed in order for me to flourish in the setting.
It is your first film and it was in Hindi. And how comfortable were you in Hindi?
I didn't know anything, so
Are
I
you comfortable now?
I am not in conversation because everyone spoke English in Mumbai. So even though I got to a point where I can read in Hindi script, it was still hard. If we're going to talk like this, it's not possible because I speak so fast and my brain thinks in English.
Sure.
And to form big sentences takes a long time. But when I'm in a scene or when I'm acting, I have my lines, I have my dialogues, I work with a tutor, I sometimes get to workshop, so that helps a lot. But if we're going to talk like this and be free flowing, then I would be very slow. And then you'd get bored and you'd speak English to me. That's what would happen all the time. I'd be like speaking Hindi slow and then they just talk to me in English.
Jane do. We'll speak in English.
No, yeah.
Do you remember the last time you watched Rockstar? How recently did you watch it? And what are your favorite moments when you watched the film?
So I only watched it 3 times.
In your life?
In my life, yeah.
Wow.
So the last time I watched it was last year, the 3rd time.
Right.
And I watched it and I was just like, wow, what a beautiful movie.
Do you have a favorite scene?
I mean, all the scenes are like favorite to me because I was in it. But as I watched it for the 3rd time, because so many years has passed, I watched it as an audience, not like I was there remembering everything. And I just fell in love with the whole movie again. It's so crazy. I mean, so many scenes, all those fun scenes where they're just being kids. The beginning scene when she tells him to bugger off and he gets rejected. Just like Janardan's outfit and just the way he was, so nerdy, it's cute and funny. Then their blossoming friendship, it's so beautiful. And obviously the sad parts too are so like intense and dramatic. And the whole thing. Like, you can't pick one.
True. But in real life, Nargis, have you actually gone to watch a B-grade film or danced in some very random cliche bars?
The thing is, we don't have that in America, so I don't understand what that is.
But when you were here and...
Oh, no, I would not go by myself. B-grade film. No one would take me.
or someone. Just to see
Who's
what
going
it
to
is.
take me to the B-grade film? No, I never.
I
mean, we went to a real place, right? In Rockstar, we went to a real theater that actually plays those type of movies. So
I think the character of Heer had, so many layers to it, and it related to so many women because yes, she's very careful about how she needs to be in a certain way, but then with him she just can be herself and free, and that's what you want, right? I think this is a great definition of
I'm
love.
free all the time, so I don't know. You tell me. I'm free all the time. I'm free to be me because everybody should be free to be themselves. Of course, don't be an asshole. If you're an asshole, don't be free to be you. But if you're a good person, nice person, be free, be you. But if you're saying that people related to that, I'm very happy to see that people could relate to that. But I'm also sad because I feel like women should feel free.
That's true.
And do whatever they want.
That's true.
I mean, no one's doing anything really bad.
Yeah.
Here didn't do anything really bad. Like, she was a sweet girl, actually.
True.
Yeah, she just had to follow societal rules.
So the film comes out. It's your first film. After the film released, what was the response like? Did you
It was crazy.
A mixed reaction, or were you happy
about
about
me? I don't know about me. I didn't read anything, but I know that the fans, it was like out of control.
Yeah.
Like, even to this day, I have people coming up to me from all over the world, like different places. I'm in London, someone comes up to me. I'm in the US, in LA, Miami, or New York, someone comes up to me. It's like, oh my God, I watched Rockstar 25 times. And they're serious that they watched it 25 times. And I can't believe that they watched it 25 times. But I also can believe, because if you love a film so much,
Yeah.
you always want to share it with people or you want to watch it on your own. So I think the response from the public was just amazing, like wonderful and overwhelming for me because I don't know what the hell it was like. Like, I don't know how to be a star. Like, everyone all of a sudden knows your name
Yeah.
and they're like yelling your name in the street. I'm like running. I'm like, who is that? I don't know who they are. I'm in New York and people are calling my name. And this is my hometown. I'm like, who are these people? Because you forget. You're
Did you
like, oh my
enjoy
God.
it, or were you like,
No, I didn't.
you didn't enjoy it?
I got scared. I think it was something new. I was a little intimidated and overwhelmed and confused that, oh my gosh, how is this happening? This doesn't make sense in my brain. But as time went on, you get used to it and you learn to say, oh my gosh, people really loved your work so much and they loved you so much that they're coming to like share their love with you.
Yeah.
So I just had to change my thought process. So then I embraced it. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's so nice. Thank you. And I would thank people 100 times a day. Thank you. Thank you.
So are you going to tell us how old you were
No
when Rockstar
way.
came out?
I'm 21. 21 forever.
You're 21 right now too, right?
Right now, of
and
course,
you're going to
girl.
turn 21 on 28.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me just give it to you in writing.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful journey, and what a great start. What a great start.
So crazy. Yeah.
But now when you look back, do you have anything that you feel was the most challenging part of shooting Rockstar?
Everything. Everything was challenging because it was something new.
At any point did you feel like, I want to give up? No, I don't want to do this.
No, not when we started shooting. I didn't want to give up. No. I kind of was like, so for me, it was hard, but for some reason, I didn't feel that I wanted to give up. Does that make sense? And I thought that I would leave after I finished. Like, leave India. Like, I didn't plan on staying. That was the crazy part. You can ask everyone that knows me. Every year, Nargis was leaving. I'm like, I'm leaving at the end of this year. I'm leaving, but I never really left.
But wow, so from Rockstar then Madras Cafe comes,
Yes.
and that's a whole different role because
Yeah.
you're in a very serious character,
Yeah, it was
and I
great.
believe you also decided to dub your
I
lines
spoke English. It was in English.
yeah. How did Chujit approach you for this role?
I auditioned and they asked me to be in it, and
So
I
you
think
did
it did
audition.
well.
I
Yeah.
mean, even though you were saying that you wanted to leave,
Yeah.
but you decided to.
Yeah, I did. Well, after Rockstar, I got so much work. I didn't
Yeah.
even have a day to breathe.
Right.
And then the work just kept, like, it was like an explosion that then you can't even leave. And then you just keep going. And then that Madras Cafe came along, and I loved that story. I even did the research on everything that happened, and I used to be up late at night reading about it. So it was really intense and really interesting. Obviously, it was based on some true events
Yes.
and stuff. So that I really enjoyed because I love like true, like documentaries or true crime.
Yeah,
Or
it did
stuff
feel
like
like it. It did feel like
Yeah.
it was covered so beautifully also, and it was such a serious topic.
Yeah.
And to see you in it in a whole different role.
Totally different, right? It was
I'm
really
sure
nice.
that it was a huge challenge to take up. Also,
I mean, no, it was easier than Rockstar for sure.
right?
Yeah. But it was good. It was
Why
great.
do you say that?
Because by then I could understand Hindi really well,
Correct.
and then I can respond in English. So that was more like easier, flowy, like, because when you're acting, you're responding to the other
Right.
person. So you're in character, but you know everything, you can understand everything. So then it was easier. That's why.
In all the films that you've done, you've experimented with a lot of genres.
Have I?
There have been, there's romantic, there's a social topic, there's a comedy that you have done. In fact,
Yes.
you've also done special appearances and
Yes.
danced to it.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite genre?
No, I like variety.
Like
I'm the girl, I love buffets because I want everything. I want to taste everything before I die. So I mean, when I'm watching stuff, my favorite genre of like film or series or whatever would be supernatural horror.
Supernatural horror. Oh, nice.
Everybody's like, "What is wrong with you?" Yeah, and I actually watch like horror. I say supernatural because horror has, like gory horror,
Right.
like different kinds of horror.
Yeah.
But I like the supernatural part that has to do with ghosts and demons and all that weird stuff. Yeah. So I like to fall asleep to those kinds of.
You like
I really enjoy watching. Right now, I was watching a show called The Preacher. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I've
know.
heard about it.
Yeah, he's like this guy who gets the Genesis and he can like command people, and then God has left heaven. He's on some road trip, and then whatever. He's like battling Satan. It's like. Did you ever hear of Lucifer? That show
of course.
too? Yeah, like stuff like
It's
that.
a lot of people.
Yeah, my choice is. Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
happy.
yeah.
Where are those people? Because my friends think I'm like.
My
off
husband
the
has
wall.
finished the entire.
Oh, he
season.
has. Okay, so I like your
Yes.
husband. Okay, cool. What's his sign? When's his birthday?
Gemini.
The air sign, Libra, Gemini, crazy people, right? Yeah, Aquarius. What's your sign? Are you an Earth sign?
Capricorn.
Oh, Earth sign, Capricorn. She looks like a Capricorn. Serious, doing her job. A goat. She looks like a goat. No, she doesn't. Anyways, back to the show.
Back to the show. Because I suddenly thought we were doing horoscopes with
And
Nargis
horror,
Fakhri.
horoscopes and horror.
Oh my God!
Horoscopes.
You are not gonna let it go.
No. Okay, let's go. You've got it.
So,
Yeah.
but you've not done a horror genre, have you?
I did this film called Amavas, but I think it didn't do so
Amavas.
well. Yeah. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh.
But I was very excited because it was horror. But I don't think that there's a lot of horror movies that get made in Hindi cinema. Or are there? I saw a couple of
there
things.
are
yeah.
a few for
there's
sure.
like this. What was the ones with all the different stories? That was really good. There's
Oh,
like the.
Das Kahaniyan. No, not
I
Das
don't
Kahaniyan.
know.
Which is that?
They have all the horror stories.
Darna
Like,
Zaruri hai.
is it? No, there's one
Darna
where the
Mana hai.
grandmother still lives in the house and he's married to the girl and he still talks to the grandmother's ghost. Do you see that? And then there's one guy, I think it's in that series where he's in love with a mannequin. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Okay.
This feels like a very vanilla interview because I feel like nobody's
Vanilla.
coming out of
Vanilla's
things.
boring. Can't be vanilla. This is definitely
I
mirchi,
need to do
spicy.
something.
Oh, you
I
need
need to do
to.
something because you like horror and I'm
Yeah.
like, isse bahar niklega koi to.
I love horror. Yeah.
But how has life been now? You've been in the industry. There's a lot that you're doing. You're on OTT also. You've also done
Yes.
a Hollywood movie.
Yes.
How
So
has
many
life
things.
been?
Life is great. I'm here. I'm sitting with you. We're having a chat. We're laughing. Life is amazing.
Is there a time where you've said no to a project and regretted it?
No.
Wow.
Because I don't really think about it.
Okay, have you said yes to a project and regretted it?
Hold on, let me think about it. I want to say no because I said yes for the right reasons. And it's not my fault if something gets screwed up. Because, I was saying the other day, making a film or making a series, it takes a lot of working parts.
Yeah.
And I only could do a certain part.
Right.
Because I'm only one person.
Yeah.
Then other people have their parts to play. And sometimes things don't work out because other parts are malfunctioning or didn't work properly. So I don't want to say that I said yes and regretted it because I said yes for the right reasons and it was something. And I only say yes when my heart says to say yes and I'm excited about it. Whether or not it did well or whatever happened, it's not in my control.
Right.
It's up to everyone together or up to the guy up there.
Yeah.
God, by the way. There's no guy on the ceiling. Just so you
Nargis,
know.
what about,
Yeah.
friends in the industry? Has there been anybody who's guided you, helped you out during, choosing films or discussing
Well, I had an
films?
agency. I
Oh.
came, I didn't know anybody when I came here. So I had an
Yeah.
agency
But what
that
about now?
directed
What
me.
about the friends?
No,
in the
now
film
I just have some friends, but I think I don't really ask people what I should do
Yeah.
because I know the answer of what I should do. And then I want to make my own mistakes. So whether it's wrong or right, it doesn't matter to me because it's my life and my mistakes and I'm accountable for my decisions. And I don't ever want to say, oh, I was influenced by somebody.
Right.
I want to make my own decisions. I think I'm smart enough.
So what
Yeah.
is the most exciting project that you're looking forward to, right?
When I read the episodes, I read it in one go. Like I spent the day in my bed with the computer reading it. And I finished it in a couple of hours because it was so interesting and so exciting. And the character they asked me to play was something so different from anything I ever played.
Yeah.
And then I knew I was going to wear saris. So I really like saris. They're very sexy. So I was like, yeah, I got to do this for that. And also the character that I play, Isabel, she's so different.
Right.
She's born in Benares. So obviously a totally different character. But her dad came from somewhere else. Whatever. Anyways, The character is pretty awesome. Totally not me. So when you see it, you know, don't judge me because that's not me. Isabella is a totally different person than me. But the story itself was so exciting with so many twists and turns that I was like engulfed
Yeah.
in all the episodes. So I couldn't say no. Like I can just see the whole, when you read something, you can visually see everything. That's
Right.
usually me. So I saw everything, all the episodes. So I said, oh my gosh, I would love to be a part of it. So I'm
That's
excited for that. I'm very excited for that.
Have you ever wondered that if, that email had not come to you and,
All those
Rockstar
years.
had not happened, what would life be? What would,
Oh man,
what
that's an
would you
interesting
be?
question. That's a good question. Do you know, I never think about that, but that is a good question. I don't know, actually, to be honest. I would have maybe started a business or something, or I would have went into the health and wellness field because I really enjoy, like, in my pastime, like when I'm doing nothing, time
Yeah.
pass, I guess you would call it.
Mhm.
I love to listen to podcasts that doctors have made. I read the National Library of Medicine often, which if
Okay.
you look it up now, you'll lose your mind because it's so boring. But I enjoy reading about different herbs and vitamins and minerals and food.
Right.
I almost took a course at Harvard recently. They have an online course about
Wow.
nutrition because I really enjoy all of that knowledge and I'm doing it on my own. So I thought I should just take a course, see what else I can learn, which I probably will do, not right now. But I'm just so interested in health and wellness. So for sure, I would have had some kind of vitamin supplements or like some like beauty drink or something. So you would have seen Nargis in a different. You probably would have known who she is because I
Yeah.
probably would have been famous still. But maybe I'd be selling you collagen or something to make you beautiful. I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe in the near future. This
Maybe
could also
you never
be
know.
like,
It could
something
be.
you
I'm
can-
very like interested in all of
Yeah,
that.
I mean, there's
It
so many
excites me.
actors now who have also
Yeah.
started with their own brand. and
Yes, yes, yes.
maybe you
I mean, I'd
too.
love if I think about it. I was thinking, I was like, can I go back to school to be a doctor? Yeah, weird, right?
cool
but
would that
but
be?
it take a long time. Yeah, right. Isn't it like 8 years or something? I have to do schooling.
Definitely.
But still thinking, because you listen. Anyone can be anything whenever they want to be.
Yeah.
As long as we're alive, breathing, and healthy, you have a chance. So let's see. Or maybe I said I'll play a doctor on like a show or something. That'd be cool. Yeah.
That'd be great.
That'd be super cool. Somebody get me a doctor position. Hi, I'm Nargis Fakhri, and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.